Welcome back to your crafty place. Today we are going to work on some cards and putting together some gnomes. I got this die set off of Amazon. It is the coffee gnomes. There's the item number if you would like it. Sorry, right there. It's got a lot of different dies in it. It has all the coffee machines. It's got the grinder and the coffee machine here. It's got a coffee pot like this. There's another coffee pot here. Sorry, there's a coffee pot like this, coffee pot like this. It's got this cup. That's a different cup. That's a different cup. It's got two different hats. This hat, and then technically, I guess that one's a hat. You can barely see it, but it's like whipped cream. It's got a little bag. It's got a thing of coffee beans. It's got a little scoop. It has a heart. It has another little like lunch bag that's got beans on it. It has this little sign. It also has this little splat of coffee. It's got the coffee sign with the background that goes behind the coffee there. It has that coffee pot. I said that already. That coffee pot. It's got that beard. He's got a mustache. It has this beard. And then it has her hair, and then she has got like a, not really a triangle body, but she's got a body back there, and then it's got these feet and those. It's got the nose and the hands. It's got a larger coffee bean there. It has a little flower, the little berries. It has the little leaf there, and I think that about covers it all. Oh no, the big cup. It's got the big cup too. So I think that about covers it. There may be a few other little things in there, but that's pretty much it. We're not using any of the coffee machines with what I'm doing. We are using the sign, the one coffee pot, the bags, not the scoop or the coffee beans, any of that. So, but we're going to put them all together. This is kind of what the one looks like. It's got the flowers on here. It's got a couple of the coffee splats, and I just colored them with alcohol markers. There's the coffee sign, and it does have the brown behind it, but then I put it on brown paper, so I put a white piece behind it as well. It has the coffee cup. The coffee cup, you can make it so that the gnome can sit behind the cup, and then you don't have to put the top part in there, but this is the liquid part of the coffee pot. And this was the beard without, the beard without the mustache. But then there's his hands and his nose, and he is holding one of the coffee pots, and then that's one of the hats. So I'm going to put some different gnomes together. This is the body that goes with the braids. It does, I mean, I guess you could put it with the beard if you wanted to, but you're not going to see it. But this is the body that would go with the braids. So you would put that on, and then you have a hat that you put on her, and then she has the hands and the feet, and the nose are the same as the rest of them. But these are the little leaves. Let's see here, what else do I have in here? I have the little sign. This, I think, will fit some sentiments that I have. This does not come with any sentiments. There's no stamps in it, but they do have some coffee sentiment stamp sets on Amazon. These are the splatters. You could have them with the coffee, which is the set they're coming with, but they could be paint splatters, tea splatters, whatever kind of splatters you want. That's the little heart. This is the cherry with the leaves. See, what else do we have in here? There's one of the little cups. There's the little bag, and it's, I don't know if you can see it on there or not. It's got the little coffee bean impression on there. And then, let's see, did I show it? This is the other coffee cup, the small one. This is one of the coffee pots. This is one of the flowers. Here's the word coffee. Oops, I didn't get the inside of the E out of that one, did I? And then that's the shadow part of the coffee. Again, this coffee cup has the bean impression on there. I showed you the coffee cup. Let's see, here's the little bag. It has a little impression of a bow on there. You can see it on the back there. It doesn't pop it all the way out. I think that is it. You've got the two beards. So there's the one beard. It does have some impressions in there, so it gives it a little texture. This is the other one that's got the beard, or the mustache, sorry, they're both beards. And then her hair was the same way. It kind of has some of the impressions on there as well. And then the one hat is plain. The other hat does have some detail to it as well. So I'm going to work on putting these together. I will be ink blending some of them or coloring them with alcohol markers. I have a couple of different kinds of alcohol markers. I have some Art Skills from Sam's Club. I have these here that I got off of Amazon. And then I have some of these that I got from Tuesday Mornings when they were a thing, but I think they have these at TJ Maxx and like Marshall's. They usually have them in a small box set. And then I also have some Spectrum Noirs. Those are starting to dry out on me. I've had them for quite some time, so I don't have as many of those, but those are the ones that I use. And then I'll use a blending brush or a sponge to do some other blending as well. So I'm going to do that off camera because I am not an expert at that, and then I will come back and we will put some of these things together, and then we will make a card or two with them. So I'll see you in just a bit. So I have used the majority of the pieces to make cards with. I made a total of 8 cards with the ones that we put together. Whew, that was a mouthful. And then this one would be my 9th card here that I had made previously. And so we're going to go through them really quick. So most of these things are all from the Gnomes die set that is off of Amazon, and it was the coffee gnome set. This piece up here was a die cut or a die set from Michaels that was edge dies. It had a multi-pack of edge dies in it, but everything else on this card is from that Gnomes die kit. I did show when I was putting them together the backs of the hats, and it had the alcohol markers that were used. They were all pretty much this set here from Sam's Club. There were a couple that I used from a different set, and I didn't mark those down because I only used them to like put a line or distinguish them a little bit because the tip was smaller. So same way with this one. This one here, this die is from that same die set that this one is from Michaels. The floor is an embossing folder. It was a plaid embossing folder. I did use the glossy accents this year by Ranger. I've had this bottle for a long time. So they last quite a while if you don't use them all the time. But that's what I put on the coffee pot there, so it made it look like it was glass. This one here, the flower and the little sprigs are from a die set that I have had for a while. If I can find the name of it, I will put it up. The flag was a punch that I had, and then the bows were from another Michaels set that I got not too long ago, but the rest of it is all from the Gnomes, the little star and the coffee mug. And then the background on this one, I just ink blended, all distress inks, but there's yellow, there's blue, there's 2 different color purples, and then the yellow and the blue are kind of blended together there. Then on this one, the stamp set is from a different stamp set, and the twigs, or the little greenery there, are from a different die set. The same die set that this is from, so if I find it, I'll stick it out there, but everything else is from the die set that came with the Gnomes. So you've got the coffee splatters, the little coffee beans, which I cut those out separately and decided to put them in the bag because nothing on this card represented coffee at all with the berries, so I went ahead and did that. Then this one is these twigs, and this were from the die set, as was this. This was from the die set, the top and the bottom here were from the die set from Michaels, and then the oval, if I have the name of it, I'll put it out there, but it was a kind of like a nesting oval die set. I don't think it was the Nestabilities die set. I got it at a garage sale at Scrapmania earlier this year, but that's what that is from. Then this one here, the only thing that is not from the Gnomes die set is this purple flower right here. These little greenery pieces are from the die set. I just used a green alcohol marker to make some little lines. And then this here, I don't know that we've gotten to it yet. Maybe we have. It may be from this one here. Yeah, from this one here. So this is the die that cuts out. This was the negative part from the bottom of this die. I just turned it around and cut it off and made that. So it's from the same die set. And then this is just a piece of paper, no die cut used. I just cut it off to make it look more like a floor. Same, that's kind of what this was supposed to be too, was a floor, as was the green here. This was a embossing folder as well. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. And then I just used a piece of gold, I don't know if you can see it there, a piece of gold, it's fingernail tape, so it's really, really thin, but it came in a big set. Kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the embellishments that Christy Marcotte uses that are the strips, but they come in a roll. I'll show you here. This isn't the one I use, but they come in a roll like this, and they come with 2 dispensers. I got it off of Amazon. If they still have it, I'll put it out there. But it's just a really thin tape, and it comes with lots of colors. And some of them even have designs on them. Some of them are multicolors. So it goes a long way. You do, I think anyway, have to fold it over on the back. Otherwise, it may not stick down to the paper for very long. I haven't had any peel up as long as I stick it on the back. And I think once it's stuck down, it'll be okay. But, so that is, again, fingernail embellishments. This one, the bow, is from the bow set that I got from Michaels. The flag is another flag from the dice, or from the punch that I've got. And if I've got the name of it, I'll put it in the description below as well. The leaves are from the Gnomes die set, but the flowers are from the same set that I used, that this sprig of greenery is from, that this little flower is from. So if I find the name of that, I will put it out there. I've had that one for a really long time, so I don't know if I have the name of it. And then this one, all of the sprigs and the flowers there are all from that same die set. And then this was another oval die that was like, well, like this one, because that's from the same oval die. And then this one is also from the same oval die, just different sizes. This one I just chopped off both ends of it and put it down on here so that it looked a little different on either side. I thought I needed something on there. But the stars are from the flowers are from, these here are from the die set that the cups and the gnomes are all from. So this were the perfect blend, as well as How You Bean, which I used on a couple of the cards, and Thanks a Latte. Those are all from a Fisker's stamp set that I have. It's an older stamp set as well. But the coffee did come from the Gnomes die set. So those are all of the cards that we made with the Gnomes coffee die set from Amazon, and I will put a link to it probably in a comment below. If I can put it in the description, I will put it there. But otherwise, that is it for this one. I will see you guys again next time. Be sure you hit the like button if you liked it, and if you get this die set, I'd love to see what you do with it. So I did not use any of the coffee machines or anything like that. Like I said in the beginning, the only items that I used that weren't the coffee cups was the bag, and then the sign and the bag, I think, well, and the splatter, and the flowers. Let's see, coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee cup, and that one pot. So everything else was coffee cups. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.